Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my Maryland Terrapins at Michigan State Spartans week 4 preview. This is the homecoming game for the Michigan State Spartans. They are at home, their first 4 games at home. They are 2-1. Got blown out by the Washington Huskies last week, 41-7. But they do have wins over Central Michigan, 31-7. They have a win over Richmond, 45-14. And then that loss last week with all the Mel Tucker stuff going on. And I don't think they were mentally prepared. But I do think that Harlan Barnett and Mark D'Antonio are going to have them ready for the Maryland Terrapins, who are coming in at 3-0. We got to beat them because then we go to Iowa next week, which is going to be another tough game, our first road game of the season at the Iowa Hawkeyes. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. Noah Kim has to be on his game today. He looked bad last week, very bad. The whole team looked very bad last week. Maryland coming off of wins over Towson, week 1, 38-6. They beat the Charlotte 49ers, week 2, 38-20. And then they beat Virginia last week, week 3, 42-14. So we got to be prepared. We got to come out with a win. Let's make them 3-1. Let's improve to 3-1. Give Harlan Barnett his first win as the Michigan State Spartans head coach. I don't know if he's going to be the head coach next season. I hear that their head coaching search has already started. There are some names which I will get into that in a little bit, or possibly in another video. But Maryland is no joke. Iowa's no joke. Then we get the off week, and then we are at Rutgers, who are also undefeated. So it's a tough schedule, but all we need is 6 wins to be bowl eligible. So if we can go 6-6, that would be something. Yeah, if we can go 6-6 and get into a bowl under Harlan Barnett, that would be good. It probably isn't going to be a major bowl. Probably not going to be like a New Year's Six bowl like we were a couple years ago when we played in the Peach Bowl and beat Pittsburgh. But we want to get to a bowl, and it's only going to take 6 wins. So let's get our 3rd win, and then we only need 3 more wins, and then we can go bowling. So, but first and foremost, this is a must-win. This is a homecoming game for the Michigan State Spartans. They got to win this game at home. Let's finish off our 4-game homestand 3-1. Let's get to 3-1, and then we'll worry about Iowa next week, who are 3-0. They're coming off of wins. Week 1 over Utah State, 24-14. Then they beat Iowa State 2013 in week 2. And then they beat Western Michigan 41-10 in week 3. So, other than that Western Michigan game, their games have been close, and they really, they're not a scary team. Maryland could be. Maryland beat us last year. You know, I kind of want revenge against Maryland. Although Washington beat us last year too, I wanted revenge against Washington, but they blew us out. Hopefully we can keep it close against Maryland. Hopefully Noah Kim plays a lot better. We need Nathan Carter. We need Berger to be the 1-2 run punch. We need our offense and our offensive line to be good, and the defense. The defense is going to have to play almost lights out. I think the first couple of drives are going to show who's going to have the advantage or the edge in this game. I know the Michigan State fans are going to be loud. And then we get back-to-back road games. Next week is a night game against Iowa. It's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. my time. So that should be, like I said, that should be a fun, interesting game at Iowa. It's a night game, and then we're off. So let's win this game. Let's go into Iowa 3-1. Iowa's got a tough matchup today against. They're at Penn State, so hopefully we both go into this game 3-1. And then they got a really tough schedule coming up. So, but so do we. But Harlan Barnett hopefully has this team ready to play. Mark D'Antonio as well, who is the associate head coach to Harlan Barnett. Hopefully they have these kids ready to play. Hopefully Noah Kim can throw for over 200, 300 yards. Let's score some touchdowns against Maryland. I know it's going to be a tough game, but this is the homecoming game for the Michigan State Spartans. And let's get this win. Like I said, go to 3-1 and get ready to go to Iowa. Because it's not going to get any easier from here. Because after the bye week, then we got at Rutgers, we got home against Michigan, at Minnesota. You know, it's only it's not going to be a fun schedule. So, and we're at Ohio State in that, you know, we got Nebraska. So it's not going to be easy. But come out, steal one from Maryland, and make a statement, and let's go show the Iowa Hawkeyes what we can do in Iowa next week. But first and foremost, win this game, your homecoming game against the Maryland Terrapins. Guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Peace. Go Spartans. Let's beat the Maryland Terrapins. And stay tuned for my Buffalo Bills at Washington Commanders week 3 preview. And stay tuned for my Maryland Terrapins at Michigan State Spartans halftime report. And stay tuned for my Michigan State Spartans my Maryland Terrapins at Michigan State Spartans post-game recap. Hopefully I'm talking about a win. Let's go out there, let's win this homecoming game, and let's go into Iowa 3-1. Go Spartans, beat the Terps. Let's get this win, and let's go to 3-1. Go Spartans.